This comment is in regard to the conversation about voter ID laws. And this person says, if the government requires you to have something for anything that is your right, the government should eat the cost for it. I usually land on moderate right side, but he went on to say how he agrees with me on this subject. And that's all I'm saying, is that if you want to put voter ID laws in place, and we're going to talk about a different subject in just a second to show you that it's not all left-leaning, okay? If you want to put voter ID laws in place, then put voter ID laws in place. But A, make the voter IDs free. And before you start typing, Tom, every state that's initiated a voter ID law has made the IDs free. Let me finish. Make the IDs free. Make all of the documentation that you need to get the ID free. I got to go get a copy of my birth certificate. I got to go get a copy of my marriage certificate or something of that nature. Whatever the fucking case may be, in order to prove who you are to get the ID, that has to be free too. Everything associated with it has to be free. And it should apply to everything that's a right. And that includes guns, for example. If I walk in to buy a gun, I shouldn't have to pay any sales tax, but more importantly, if the government says that I have to pass a background check, or my state government, like here in Illinois, says you have to have a FOID card above and beyond your background check, then the cost of that background check and the cost of that FOID card should be free. If the government does what I want them to do, which is say you have to every year undergo mental evaluation to make sure that you are still mentally sound to own guns, then those evaluations are picked up by the state. The federal government, the state that you live in, whatever. If the government says that you have to annually go through continued training on how to operate your gun to make sure that you are still up to snuff with how to operate a gun, fine, then that cost is picked up as well. And once again, no sales tax. You're the government. You can't charge me to exercise my right. You can't charge me to vote. We did that shit. Poll taxes. Unconstitutional. It's a constitutionally protected right to vote. You cannot put a financial barrier between a citizen and their constitutionally protected right to vote. You cannot put a financial barrier between a citizen and their constitutionally protected right to own a gun. You can't. You can say you have a history of violence and being dangerous to other people, so we're gonna prohibit you from having a gun. That's one thing. But if somebody has a right to own a gun, there should be no financial barrier. That's sales tax, that's cost of background checks, that's cost of FOID cards, whatever the case may be, whatever your state does. I don't know the laws in every state. And the same should go with voting. We need you to have an ID. Make the ID free. Make everything that I need to get that ID free. Absolutely. No financial barriers between American citizens and their constitutionally protected rights.